Tonight, the Miami Heat looking to even the series after getting blown out in Game 1 yesterday. I sat down with Jimmy Butler, who is, as always, confident. Check out our conversation. So right now, you are the picture of cool. You showed up to this interview in slippers. But I want to know what you were like in the hours after Game 1 when you got back to the hotel.
I mean, obviously we lost, so that's never a good thing. But there are good things that you can take from a loss, knowing that we didn't rebound. We didn't do a lot of things that we said we were going to do. We didn't make them miss. We didn't get back. So knowing that if we correct those things, we'll be in a much better position to win.
Do you stay up and start watching the tape already at night?
You watch the film, you break it down, how I can be better, how I can get everybody involved more, knowing where everybody's supposed to be on the floor. I think there was just a lot of nerves for me as well.
Really?
Yeah, of course. You know, it's my first time being here, and you want to win. I think now we've all settled down. We've all come to know, like, we're supposed to be here. We belong here.
I know that you don't ever see injuries as an excuse, but they're real. They're not pretend. The Heat are listing Goran Dragic and Bam Adebayo as doubtful for Game 2. Goran's been your leading scorer in the playoffs. What difference is that going to make?
A huge difference, but I mean, to put it in the most simple way possible, who cares? We're still expected to win. You know, we need those guys. Don't ever get me wrong. We definitely need those guys. But if they're not playing and we lose, are we 1-1? No. We're still down 0-2. So as much as we do need those guys and as much as I do want those guys to be out there competing with us, we're still expected to win. We got to get it to 1-1.
You rolled your ankle pretty hard yourself. You were limping for a while. When you woke up, what did it feel like?
Who cares? Nobody cares.
I care. I'm asking you the question.
And I appreciate that.
I care deeply, Jimmy.
Thank you. But nobody cares. I got to be ready to go. I have to do a lot more on both ends of the floor, which I will be prepared to do. And I gotta make sure that we win in any way, shape, or form. I gotta make sure that we win.
When we look at the X's and O's of the next game, are we going to see your fingerprints more on every possession?
I think so. I gotta be able to do more. I gotta impact the game a lot more than I ever have before. Right now, in the next 4 wins for us, we have to play damn near perfect basketball, but we're going to have to impact the game in so many more ways.
I want to ask you about a quote, and I want to use your phrase. You said that people have this perception that you are, quote, a bad guy. You said, I like it that way. It doesn't bother me. It's not like I'm reading everything that's on the internet. I know who I am. I'm cool. I'm content with that. And that's where I'll leave it. I knew the type of structure I wanted and needed, and it was Miami. So you felt good about the way you handled your business the whole time.
If you're in the trenches with me, if you go to war with me, you know I'm doing whatever it takes to win. And it may not come off the best way, but at the end of the day, when we win a championship, you're gonna be like, you wanted to win. That's one thing that you cannot put past them.
I also heard you say this week, I'm more comfortable with myself than I was before I got to Miami. What has your evolution there been?
Just growing, knowing that these guys, this organization has so much belief in me to lead them. And knowing that I'm gonna try to do right by everybody and make sure that everybody's comfortable, make sure nobody's worried, and that we're just playing carefree and just having fun. And that everybody just gets to be themselves, including me. I think that's the best part. That's why I can wake up smiling. That's why I can wake up knowing everything's gonna be okay and that we're gonna win.
Now, through this whole bubble experience, you have very famously become a coffee entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. When you and I sat down right at the beginning of the bubble, you said you had the pour over.
There we go.
You were charging your teammates already then $20 a coffee, but it has grown, Jimmy. Mm-hmm. You do cappuccinos, you do lattes, you call your company Big Face Coffee, you have merchandise now. A few doors down in the hotel, one of the athletic trainers has started Little Face Coffee. Mm-hmm. Is this going to be a business you will do for real once you leave the bubble?
Without a doubt, without a doubt. I don't know how long it'll take, but yeah, I really enjoy it. Right now it's a way to like calm my mind, take my mind away from basketball for a little bit. But after my career, I think I'm throwing this into the wine category. Like I really want to do this coffee thing because I love it. I enjoy it, and it makes me smile. So as long as I'm happy, coffee's a part of it.
Can you charge the American public $20 a cup?
I can. I don't think that I will. I can, but I don't think that I will.
All right, last question. Are the Miami Heat winning game 2?
Yeah.
How did I know you were going to say that?
I mean, you just know me oh so well, Rach. Oh so well.
This man does not lack confidence. We do all know him so well. Game 2 is tonight. Goran Dragic and Bam Adebayo still listed as doubtful, but Jimmy Butler, as you heard him there, fully expected to play. Now, he did, of course, hurt the ankle. That was just before halftime of Game 1, then tweaked it again in the fourth quarter. But if you look at how he was playing before that initial, just before halftime injury, he had 16 points in the first half. So, Matt, what are your expectations for Jimmy Butler tonight?
I think why Jimmy's been so successful on this team because he can kind of sit back and survey and see where this team needs him, and he's easily can plug himself into that situation. He hasn't been asked to go out and score 30 every night. Tonight is going to be different. Goran's leading them in the playoffs and scoring. Bam's a double-double machine. If you don't have either one of those players, he's definitely going to have to be much more assertive on the offensive end and look to score more, but at the same time get his other sharpshooters going and hopefully find a guy that we're not expecting to have a big game, because obviously they're up against Goliath, and if it's going to be shorthanded, it's going to be a tall feat.
I feel like we need to put big question marks over the two guys on the side of that graph, on either side of that graphic, Richard.
Yeah, well, you said, he said they're going against Goliath. They're going against Goliaths. There's multiple Goliaths, plurals on that other side. Even a guy like JaVale McGee, who didn't play, is a huge part of what the Lakers have done all year long. You know, my issue is this. You lose your leading scorer. Let's say hypothetically these guys aren't able to go. You use your leading scorer, your leading rebounder, you're a leading assist guy. Now, I'm not here to like give anybody bad news, right? I hate giving good people bad news, but Miami Heat fans, like, this is going to be very difficult.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.